I do apologize, guys. We needed to cut that commercial really quickly because we are now in the midst of the second half, second map and first half between Apeks and Gamerlegion. Where Gamerlegion, yeah, this is not their map pick. They're starting on the CT side. This is Apex's map pick, and Gamerlegion starting. Well, we're starting off nicely on Mirage, taking it 16-11, and now Apeks. Yeah, they were close, but yet no cigar, and now they will try to seek out revenge here on Mirage. Well, actually, here on Inferno. Sorry about that. So yeah, a lot of things to be said. Adam being tagged down, but it is all about that CT side that can definitely turn some hits around. And well, it is now for the four Swedes and the single Norwegian to see if they can, well, if they can bounce back. They were really close on Mirage, but yet again, here we are. Now they are one map down, and they will now try to do everything that they can to seek out this map, well, a possible map victory here on Inferno. But Era being tagged to 9 HP, so he is, he's being defined to the bomb site. Well, talking about Defiance, and Dennis, he goes out on a limb, and a double from him. Yeah, the pistol master himself turned up, and it's now a 4-on-2 situation. And for Apeks, yeah, planting the bomb. Adam and Double. So much to do, so much in the works. It's going to be a very difficult one, and that is, of course, because of Apeks. They have already settled themselves in this afterplan situation, and Double, yep, have spotted Relaxa, and a couple of spots here and there. Freddy Frog being able to take some time away from Double. Adam, the only man who's left alive, will try to see if he can get something done here, but no, that's not going to happen. Dennis shuts him down and giving him the third frag in the pistol round. That is something Apeks, they are pretty happy about. So seeing the purchases between the two teams, Gamerlegion, yeah, they have taken it a step further. 3 MP9s, a 5.7, and a Scout. Where for Apeks, kind of the same, well, not the same way. And there's actually a quick rush down towards mid. Relaxa, seeing there's something at hand here. What is going on? Gamerlegion, they are just out there, and Apeks, they have no answer at all. A lot of weapons just laying on the ground, and also bodies all everywhere technically. Relaxa, all that's left, and Era. Yeah, he actually did show the back. Well, yeah, he did show the back to Relaxa, and Relaxa can now bounce down to the bomb site and planting the bomb, and Double, rushing to A, where Adam is still waiting patiently for his teammate, so they can now try to overtake the bomb site, but they have no idea where Relaxa is. So Relaxa, yeah, maybe he's just relaxing way too much though. Adam, he has no idea where Relaxa is, and he spotted him just in the right second, and that gives Gamerlegion a massive round. So after purchasing 3 MP9s, a Scout, and a 5.7, they made this a reality. They just rushed down mid, hoping for the best, and they caught Apeks completely off guard. They had no answer for it. They tried to, but there was no turning back at all. And now Apeks, money managing for the best. So they will have a full-out buy in the next round. This is so unfortunate for the Swedish side. And Gamerlegion just continuing on, just throwing grenades down towards Banana. Relaxa taking most of the hits. He's relentlessly and trying even more to grab, actually to paint a picture right here, where Gamerlegion could stay in, or actually could be in. Era, just right beside the two boxes. And now for Apeks, they are trying to get into that bomb site. It's going to be very difficult though. Zero with a triple, and Era, yeah, pushing himself into the party. He just shoved the guard away, and down goes Apeks. And Apeks, yeah, they can bounce right back into it with a purchase. And three AKs, the fifth came there. So five AKs, some utility. So firepower is there. Gamerlegion, they will try now to take some control. Well, Tonga, oh my God, Dobbo, yeah, he's just rushing into window, and took Freddy Frog by surprise. And now on the opposite side of the map, it's going to be the B execute for Apeks. And they are now trying as much as they can. The problem is, though, that Adam and Rusty are still there. And Rusty, incredible showing by him. And a triple just falls into his laps. And down goes Apeks once again. Just getting demolished. And Gamerlegion, yeah, well, having a good time. And especially in the league, where they have met some resistance. And Apeks in that 4th position in the standings, where Gamerlegion, they are in the in 5th, and with a with a victory here for Gamerlegion, they will overtake the 4th spot and be in top 4. So just time will tell, but there's still a lot of rounds to go by. And remember, this is Apex's map pick. So I definitely think that they have something special in store for us when they get their weaponry back again. But for this time, pistols. Well, a pickup of an AK. And Krias with almost the rest of the group can now search up and try to do some damage in holes. But the damage is being withheld so far. And the smoke, so Zero could maybe try to lure some shots off. That's not going to happen. And Adam, on the opposite side of the map, takes down Dennis. So it's a 4-on-3 situation for Gamerlegion, and this should be a kind of a steep round for Gamerlegion, but again, so many things can happen in a matter of seconds. And well, for Rusty, yeah, just standing in pit though, just having a great time. That's a double. Krias is the only man who was left, and Krias took actually Rusty's helmet off, and Zero, yeah, points it out, and that gives Gamerlegion yet another round. Apeks can now finally purchase up. No op has been found, so they will have to remain with their rifles. So five AKs, a lot of utility. It's all about grabbing some more rounds on the T side. And Molotov and Relaxa destroying Dobbo, or Relaxa being tagged by a Molotov and Era, missing a shot though in a critical shot though, and Zero. And just backing off from Haywagon, and he will try to hide as much as he can, but that position is quite difficult to actually circle around. And Zero, yeah, he took a chance, but he was immediately found by Croissant. So it's a 4-on-2 situation, and a smoke to mini pit, so they can, safely walk into the bomb site. Adam being shot down while he was completely blinded. Rusty, yeah, will have to navigate away from the bomb site. But the problem is that the navigation can definitely also be broken. And Relaxa just sitting there in front of a bomb site, takes down Rusty, and that is round done. Apeks with their 2nd round on the T side. And surviving with 3 players gives them some stability on the money side. We saw quite early in the previous map that both teams were quite keen of using their timeouts. Rusty, well, he does definitely not value his life. Well, speaking about life, this was ripped out of his because of Adam. And Adam, he wants to do something even more, and, well, does a lot of damage down towards Banana. Croissant and Krias did actually feel some heat. And a fiery burn. And utility being used up in Banana. And for this time, Double not being the aggressor. So he is, well, staying on the back lines. And setting him up, well, setting himself up over at the copy hold. So that looks like a bait situation. Well, talking about that, look at that though from Relax, and Rusty answers back quickly. That smoke is going to help him a lot though, because it's in for, well, Krias jumped down, well, back, well, in the back side of B, and Krias. We actually want to try to seek out any information, and let's just see now. Era, looking back at it, but it's up to Krias and Relax, and Relaxa spots Era's weapon through that smoke. And Zero, well, speaking about turning from Zero to being a hero, this time around, Zero, he needs to just, well, stay away from B. Hoping that none from Apeks will hunt for him. Something that Apeks, taking the chill pill. Having the bomb site. No need to search for the last player. Zero, in the other hand, he's seen his teammates being ripped apart. No money at all for the upcoming round. And Apeks, definitely in a good position here to really punish Gamerlegion. Gamerlegion, they have shown that even though with pistols, they have to worry a little bit. They have to just worry a bit about that. Apeks. Inferno is definitely a map that invites into some quirky one-on-one duels. Some sketchy. Saying it like that means some sketchy things like, well, one is standing in the copy and having another player. His teammate being the bait. So there's actually a lot of variations that you have to look out for. So you do not risk of getting sucked into their trap. So you have a match pause. I do not have a count. How many match pauses were there in the first half? In the first map? I do believe there were were there 5 or 6? I do not remember. Sometimes I do remember a lot of stuff, but here tonight, that's a bit lackluster, just a bit. Yep. Speaking about purchasing, there is not that much from Gamerlegion. They are hoping for that Apeks will fall into some weird positioning. Taking some weapons away. Croissant, he does not want that. And, well, for Rusty, did actually manage to get away. But he's not getting away from the second wave that is about to commence into B. And Rusty, well, oh, Rusty. Oh, that's Zeus. Yeah, that just made me crack up just a bit. Oh my god, that is not great. Well, yeah, Croissant could not do anything about it. He saw his teammate getting Zeus. Yeah. So full effectiveness with that Zeus. So that just made the whole thing worth it for Rusty. Two weapons being salvaged as we're speaking. Well, Zero picking up an AK, so there's no need for Era. I do not know if he can actually buy in the next round. Well, he can buy in the next round, but does he have enough to purchase an AWP? if he doesn't have that, Zero can definitely buy an op. The op is definitely vital on the CT side. Doesn't even matter what map. It's just very vital to have an op in a defensive line. We did see it. Era getting an op from Zero, and the rest of the pack do well have what they need, and now they're just tuning in to to this round. And Apeks with yet another round on the board, getting more control of the map. Something that they do really want and do really need. And a push from Dennis. That was I don't know what to say about this, because it is very very dangerous to just push a smoke without any supportive flashbangs, which could have helped Apeks. So Apeks turning a page and now going over to A instead, and Zero standing in pit, spotted Krias, and that smoke is going to help him a little bit. Still, time is in is in Gamerlegion's favor at this point, and Apeks, waiting for any openings, and Zero, standing in front of the hay wagon. That hay wagon position is definitely going to be a critical spot though, and Krias, he's not turning any heads at all, and Zero, he's just tries to tune in, and he does definitely do that, and some shots here and there, and Rusty, spraying that rifle, and making waste of the last opponent. Now, the rounds back and forth, as we usually see between two international teams. Teams who are not from Denmark. That is something which is quite unique to see when two teams battle out with each other, because the whole thing there is just about who makes the first mistake and just standing back for the majority of the rounds. Here we do see two teams who will do everything in their power to go at it, and Krias just destroying Zero after pointing out where he was. And Zero, the hero from the previous round, did not catch a break at all, and that break is definitely not something that Apeks want right now, due to the fact that the economy is broken. And Gamerlegion, on the same route actually. Does seem like that Apeks, they have chosen their destination for the round is going to be that B bomb site. And the crossfire between Rusty and Dubbo is in effect. And Dubbo has definitely seen something though, and that flashbang is going to be, detrimental. And Krias just ready and waiting, and Rusty being thrown down to the ground. It's a 5-on-2 situation, and Krias rushing into the bomb site and gets rid of Adam. And for Era, there's not that much more to be said. Era, he needs to do everything in his power to save that up. And some very critical rounds for Apeks that is coming up here. Looking at Croissant. Yep. Just waiting for Era to make his move. But he has no idea where Era is. And Era just standing in boiler, hoping that the round timer will go down even faster. Because a round like this, and you do know that your teammates were just dispatched off. Let's just see now Croissant. And he just he just waited and waited. Took the orb away from Era, and that gives Apeks the 5th round on the T side. Gamerlegion, looking back at it, they will have to dive into this round. Purchasing a couple of pistols. Hopefully some of their opponents will get into maybe some more tricky stuff that they want to explore. But this time around, Apeks, they will do what's necessary, and hopefully just take a round at a time, a frag at a time, which we have seen so far. That can be very, very promising. Talking about promising, that's just the bomb site being depleted. Gamerlegion, yeah, with pistols, there's not that much they can do. Into hoping that some weapons will fall in their way, and that's not something that Dennis wants to accompany by, or being he does not want to participate in. Participation is something Rusty wouldn't want to be in as well. So covering a pizza 50, I mean, a pizza 50 is not that much, but if you can just get a weapon, if you can just take a weapon away, it would definitely be good for you. And Rusty, yeah, tries to go for more, but Croissant stood there and waited for Rusty. So the 6th round for Apeks, seeing a lot more from them. Well, seeing a lot more. We did witness in the first half. Well, actually, in the first map, in the first half, that Apeks they really just went deep on that CT side. And for this T side, well, if they can show even more though, but the problem is that Zero with Adam, well, with the company of Adam and his flashbang, already now taking a bit more space here. Krios just standing in the bottom of the T stairs, just waiting for any rotation comes by from the CT side. And in the meantime, Apeks taking some control over Banana. And Krios, he wants to reunite with his remaining teammates. So they will now be being a force now not being a force to be reckoned with. But Gamerlegion, they are prepared. Double with Rusty on that B bomb site is definitely going to be Bloody though. But Bloody is definitely going to be the reason here for Apeks to go get into that bomb site. Rusty, he needs to get away from there, and it does actually work out. But Dennis, he's just forcing his way through the smoke, takes down Rusty, and Adam, he wants to play and play hard to get. It is a 3-on-2 situation for Gamerlegion. That Molotov is going to give a couple of seconds for Apeks to rotate around. But rotate around, there's not much more to add. It's up to Krios now. In a 1-on-2 situation, Era will be the next one in line to take that, to fire the next couple of shots. And there it is. Krios goes down. And the 6th round for Gamerlegion, and it happened after a retake situation. So Apeks, they still have a lot in store. And Gamerlegion, they have to shut their doors. So they can be able to, to make a speed run out of it. But right now, it's not a speed run, it's just a normal run. 6-6 tied up between Gamerlegion and Apeks in the 2nd round of Esea Premier Season 36 Europe. And the placements between these two teams is that they are neck and neck. Well, with Apeks on 6 points in Group A. Well, in the Group A, of course, and Gamerlegion right underneath them with 3 points. So a victory here for Gamerlegion could do so many things for them. No, well, I do believe they will take over the 4th spot, or actually the 4th placement in the standings. I do believe there's a bit more to it about the opponents, other teams that they have played against. So I'm not totally sure about it, but I will check it up and see it after the game. Hopefully we'll get free maps. That's something that I really hope for, because this game is really, really interesting. And seeing Apeks for the first time, gives me a lot of more perspective of what this team is capable of. So yeah, Double, Era, and Zero standing on A, while Adam and Rusty playing on that B bomb site. And Apeks they're doing the right thing now. They're just waiting for Gamerlegion to make those offensive plays. But right now, the aggression is not there, and that's why that Apeks they're now thinking about, well, okay, they've stacked the bomb site, but we have to make a decision right here, right now. 45 seconds left of the round. Era, yeah, post smoking right in front of him, and that smoke behind him is going to lead Apeks now to the B bomb site. And we spoke about before, the B bomb site, it is Rusty and Adam that are ready and waiting for the arrival of Apeks, and they are just going right into it. And they're directing themselves, and now they're trying now to get into it. But Rusty is ready and waiting with that spray though, and takes down two. Could be a third. Yeah, it's going to be a third. But Adam, well, with some kind of a flashbang. Era, yeah, well, he's just pushing that smoke though, and he's just shooting it. He's just shooting bodies, and two no scopes, and Era shuts the round down. But also some claps on the shoulder for Rusty, which led to Era's push through that smoke, and he just made a couple of, well, two no scopes. So 7th round for Gamerlegion and Apeks. Yeah, their money is broke. Well, after they have purchased, so there is a lot of reason now for Apeks to really just be even more, well, if they're not concentrated, they definitely are right now, because they need this map. And if they can get this map, it would definitely be a great show on Overpass to see these two teams. But still, we do have yet another couple of rounds here and there. Rusty and Adam with a frag each, and it's a 4-on-3 situation for Gamerlegion. They are 3 frags away, sorry about that, from destroying Apex's economy. And Era tries to shoot through a smoke, but it did not connect at all. Double, he's hiding over a graveyard, and a smoke from I do believe that was Era, and a failed smoke from Apeks. So a 4-on-3 situation, Double and Zero. And Zero on the top of balcony. And Double, yeah, he wants to go up and just peek. And Zero, he's just taking so much of Apex's time. Is now up to Krias, but Krias, he's just being pancaked. There's no way to hide for him. And Era, yeah, just spots him in the bomb site. And the 8th round for Gamerlegion. Apeks, there's no money. Well, a bit of money there is, but there is just a bigger issue. No assault rifles, no ops. It's going right down to the wire. 3 Mac-10s, a C-set, and a Deagle. The perfect situation now for Gamerlegion. Apeks rushing up to B. And that is going to leave Rusty just a bit alone. That Molotov is going to help him just a minor tot though. Great grenade though. And he's just doing so much damage to start the hole off with. But Dennis, yeah, well, takes down Rusty. In the meantime though, Era tries to do his best, but he was demolished through that smoke. In a 3-on-3 situation, bomb is being planted. And Zero, yep, just sends a gift to Freddy Frog. And, well, from Banana, it is Double. That Molotov is going to scare Dennis in, and scaring him out from his position in dark. And into the arms of Adam is going to give Gamerlegion the 9th round on the CT side. So if the CT side done for Gamerlegion, it's now up to their T side for us to witness if they can break through Apex's defense. And again, this is my first time watching Apeks overall. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing their CT setups on who are who is playing with who on the two bomb sites, who's the rotator, who's going to be the aggressor, and all of that stuff. I am definitely looking forward to it. I am keen surprised of the level that Apeks is showing, but definitely not something that I am not totally surprised. But they are showing a level that is worthy of being in the Esea premiere, and already the stats are showing that it's great to have a team like Apeks here in the league, and with the start with 6 points, and well, yeah, getting some quality games. Give me just 1 second, guys. Always remember to drink water. It's healthy and it's good for your throat. It's really good, and it does make you a bit more fresh. I'm actually drinking. I'm drinking water with lemon in it. It's good. It gives a completely different taste. It's nice. It's refreshing to not just drink plain water. So a little tip for you guys: if you get tired of just drinking plain water, add some lemon. Add some lemon. It's called, what's it called? That what you squeeze out of the lemon, the juice. I don't know. It sounds quite awful when you say it in English, translated from Danish, but it is lemon juice. So yeah, it's good. You should definitely try it sometime. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it. The second pistol round between Gamerlegion and Apeks here on Inferno. Apeks searching for that W, so they can push it to the third map. And Gamerlegion, 7 rounds away from securing yet another best of 3 here in the Esea premiere. So Gamerlegion already up and top. Dennis, one of the heroes with the pistols, seeing what he needed to, and a top flash from Gamerlegion, and Double being shot down, and Zero answers back quite quickly. And the quickness of it all, Freddy Frog, destroys Zero in the air, and Rusty comes out from Apeks. So it's now a 3-on-3 situation. Zero getting that bomb down. So they have 2 players in pit, which is going to be very difficult now for Apeks, because Apeks, they have to, they have to sacrifice themselves now to see if they can find out where the players are. And the smoke is going to help them quite a bit, though, because that's going to give them a crossroad into the bomb site. And talking about crossroads, though, they are already in the bomb site, but the problem is that bomb is actually planted to pit. And Adam, he just stays on top of the hay wagon, and he just shoots after everyone. And he actually tries to knife Relaxer. But Rusty, he did not want to have anything with that. And unfortunately for the knife attempt, Apeks, they were shot to the ground. And classic me, losing my wording when something like that, something absurd happening on my monitor. Apeks trying to replicate what Gamerlegion did in the first half. And that's something that is not going actually going pretty well, though. They have gotten some control. But the whole thing here now for Croissant, trying to pinpoint where Gamerlegion will head off to. It does seem like that they have chosen up to top mid, and a rush up, though. Oh, close for Dennis. Well, it's not close enough. Era with dualies intact. Dualies in Vietnam. And Croissant, he hit it. Actually, headed from CT spawn over towards A, but he did here, and now, have pinpointed that the bomb site is going to be B. And let's just follow Croissant here in a 1-on-2 situation. This could be a massive opener for Apeks if Croissant can do this. Era and Zero have some HP to work this out with, but Croissant, being spotted, and Era just destroys him with that scout. And shown already there, Era survived after being attacked from 3 different players. So Apeks tried to mimic what Gamerlegion did in the previous half, but they could not get it done properly, and now Apeks, with a few utility buys, C set for Dennis. Seems like a humble round for Gamerlegion. And a little gift from heaven, and Adam just having a good time with that Mag 10, and that should definitely just seal the deal now for Gamerlegion. But two attacks from that position. Gamerlegion, thinking about it a bit more. Not just keen to rush into the bomb site and hoping for the best. They're just, sending their foot soldiers in to do the dirty work. Then it's been boosted up to the flowers. And Era. Well, speaking about putting smokes up, and Dennis, being that very stable pistol player that he is, some shots through the smoke, and Dennis tries to lurk around, but double, he was prepared. In the 4-on-2 situation, Apeks, with 2 USPs and Relaxa, as actually it is the 2 twins, but they could not communicate with each other, not between this distance. So a deep flash from, well, that's not a deep flash, but semi-deep. And Era, pushing off to the tree, and well, Freddy Frog tried to cut the tree down, but Era, he said to him that was not allowed. So that is the round done. 12-6, ladies and gentlemen, for Gamerlegion over Apeks, and Apeks can now purchase, and they have purchased really well. A silencer, 2 free M4s, and a AWP. The money has been spent, and now there needs to be meat on the table, and that is something which Kreyas and Croissant, they are after. So an aggressive smoke down towards ramp, or actually slope. So down towards the middle ramp part. So still, it is for the T's. They are trying to figure out what Apeks are up to right here, and Kreyas being tagged up to 17 HP, and he did actually manage to get away from that aggressive Galil. And after the aggression from Banana, they are now trying to get getting some precision over at A though, and quite unlucky for Dennis. He could actually have gotten a double from that, and Croissant standing in the bomb site, taking down double. That's the bomb down, and great job though. Right at this point though, from Apeks, they're in a 3-on-2 situation. Bomb is not yet to be planted, and Freddy Frog, sorry about that, and he took the first step. And now it's up to 0. 7 HP left. Still a good amount of second step, but he could not foresee that Freddy Frog stood on the patio. And that is the first round for Apeks on the CT side. So the first round, Apeks do now have everything that they need. Gamerlegion was on a tear, and well, speaking about tear, Era destroys Relaxa, and that's not something that Apeks they needed. They need some more, well, being more aggressive and, well, oh my god, Rusty. Just being the thorn in the side to Apeks at this moment. And Apeks, they are just trying to being aggressive, even though they're against a man advantage. A 2-man advantage. A flash from pit to middle, but Dennis is still standing in copy. Let's just quickly look over the stats. Rusty with 22 frags from Gamerlegion, and Apeks, it is Dennis with 16 frags. Bit of stats, and Apeks, they have chosen to stay over at 8, so that is going to give a route for Gamerlegion to say, okay, we'll just take this chance. Hopefully there's no one at B, and after our 2 entries on banana, we'll just we'll take the gesture and just mow the B bomb site down, and giving the bomb plant, and Gamerlegion heading towards their 13th round. The money on the CT side, it's really dicey. I do believe that Croissant will be able to buy in the next round. Krias can drop a weapon for Relaxa, so they will be, well, ready for battle in the next round. But definitely a big round for Gamerlegion, so they can continue on building, building themselves, of course. But being more, well, trying to prepare themselves for the upcoming round. 31-50 for Croissant. So he will most likely ask for a weapon. And there it is. Everything is settled. 13-7 for Gamerlegion over Apeks. Apeks, they need this round. If they do not get this round, even though they have a good loss bonus, it will be so dreadful. Let's just see now how this is going to pan out. For Adam, already now taking the first few steps. And can he actually, wait a minute, can he actually see Relaxa from that point? I mean, it's just centimeters we're talking about. Relaxa takes down Adam. This could actually be the fall down. Actually be the fall here for Gamerlegion this round. A triple man setup on B has proven to be very effective, and Dennis, being the aggressor down mid. And Apeks, great job by them to really read into what Gamerlegion they were on about. And Dennis, he's still out for blood. One in round to turn this around. Put the frag on Dennis. And what actually completed here? The Afraid Froggy needs to be careful. And, removing Rusty from the map. Also securing the bomb is now to Era in a 1-on-4 situation with 65 seconds left. 30 seconds left of the round. I just added 20 seconds extra in my mind. But this is definitely a thing now for Apeks. If they can continue bullying Gamerlegion, they will definitely be. It would be really good for Apeks. 7 seconds left. Era needs to get out of there at some point with 2 seconds left. And he's just hiding in that little area, that little spot down in Banana, and he managed to survive with the AWP. The question is, will Gamerlegion buy around this AWP? Rusty has money, and the same for Adam. They will buy around it. Dubbo bought an AK for 0. I don't know if Dubbo, he did not feel for it, so he will get a Deagle instead. Great opportunity now for Apeks. If Apeks wins this round, they will get up to double digits, even an 11th round, before Gamerlegion can get a full-out purchase. So a bit of a trickery. First a smoke, then a Molotov afterwards to prohibit Gamerlegion if they try to overtake Banana. So Molotov down, and Ada being tagged by the Molotov. Besides being tagged a bit from Krias. And Double trying his best, just shooting at a wall like a madman, not connecting anything at all. Croissant standing on the top of sandbags, and Adam just being thrown around like a doll. A Molotov is going to help a bit, and well, not helping that much though. Rusty being thrown around. And it's now up to 0 in a 1-on-2 in a 1-on-4 situation. Takes away Croissant. And Relaxa just stood by, was ready and waiting for 0, and that is yet another round for Apeks. Gamerlegion will most likely save their money for the next round, so they will have a full-out purchase. On Apeks, they will reach double digits. A Tech 9 in a P250 with a flashbang. So for the time being, Apeks, if they can get a clean round out of this and save most of their weaponry, it would definitely be very good. But there is just one difficulty, and it is the Gamerlegion difficulty, which is going to be quite a mission that they are up against. And Adam, can he actually get a hold of the AK? Ah, he got an M4 instead. So for that being said, 0 did actually manage. He's managed to get over a patio, and that leaves Dennis being very confused because there's True alive, but they have no idea where 0 is. Adam still having an M4 in hand. Freddy Frog trying to pinpoint where the hell the two players actually are. And that gives a little bit of headway for Gamerlegion. They can actually get into that A bomb site and maybe plant the bomb. It's going to be it's going to be a bit more critical, be a bit more difficult now. Dennis, rushes into the bomb site. There's no way that he can, that he will let the opponent plant the bomb, but he did actually manage to lose his life in the end due to a Molotov. It doesn't even matter now. Apeks on double digits. Gamerlegion can finally repurchase. It's going to give them 5 AKs, some utility, and we might be seeing a spread in the map for Gamerlegion. And Relaxa, takes down Adam after a speeding reflex. And a 5-on-4 situation early in the round. 0 stood by, actually just standing and waiting for his team to move into position. And that's something that Gamerlegion, they are good at. They're good at just, okay, well, we're in a bad position right now, and we need to force Apeks into doing some crazy stuff, though. Well, crazy stuff, there is nothing much to be said here. Dennis just standing his ground in the bomb site, and Era tries to crawl into A. There will be a problem, though, and Krias being tagged down, but it's not that much, though. It's a 5-on-3 situation still for Apeks, and a flashbang from the start of door over at short, and Era tries to gather some information. It's going to be a very difficult round now for Gamerlegion. 25 seconds left. Era, he's just adjusted himself. He's on the top of the hay wagon. And Freddy Frog, well, he was actually eliminated. And in the bomb site, there are still possibilities here. 0, though, comes out, and it's now a 1-on-2 situation, and almost close to actually catching Cruzan off guard. And 0, could not manage to plant the bomb in time, and that gives Apeks their 11th round on the board. Gamerlegion, yeah, they can purchase pistols. Hopefully, that is something that could lead them into a bomb site opening. But Apeks now, they are very close now to tie it up with Gamerlegion here on Inferno. Three Tech 9s, 2 P250s, a lot of utility. Well, some utility to work with. Apeks really close to bouncing back. Something that we do like. We like teams who really fights for the case. Right now, Gamerlegion setting up for the execute to a bomb site. There's no one from Apeks in pit, but Dennis, he's well, yeah, he is already now connecting and praying and spraying in the bomb site. No one no one from Gamerlegion could actually get into the bomb site and get a single frag. Good defense by Apeks. Full out buy and Apeks. Apeks, they are on a roll now, and that is really important. Moving on to to the closure of this second map. Gamerlegion have lost their footing, and after have led 13-7, Apeks they have found themselves on the CT side. And that is something that Gamerlegion they have to rethink. And Croissant taking down Rusty with that grenade. Gamerlegion, they still want to punish that A bomb site. And with 3 players from Apeks over at B, this is the golden opportunity now for Gamerlegion to actually take that first step into A. And well, first of all, they have to get rid of Freddy Frog in pit and Dennis, who is lurking in Speedway. Flashbang copy, and a couple of shots being shot through the smoke, and Croissant just adjusting himself though, and some great shots as well. But then Krias goes down, so there is still an opportunity now for Gamerlegion. But look at that position by Freddy Frog in pit. There's not that much that should not go wrong for Freddy Frog, but look at the time. Oh my God, Freddy Frog, he could actually have had it. He could actually have had it, but now it's a 1-on-2 situation for Relaxa. And Relaxa on that up. A critical round for the Swedish side. And Relaxa, takes the first step and took down Zero. And Era, it's all about him now. That 1-on-1 situation is so important for Gamerlegion. And Era, he standing in the bomb site, takes down Relaxa. Relaxa could not get out of the opening. And that is Gamerlegion, their 14th round. And after a solid 5 rounds in a row for Apeks, Gamerlegion, they said no. They said no. Now it's now or never. And yeah, Apeks, they're actually still they're still in the game. They're still in the game. Gamerlegion, there is a massive there's a big problem for them now, that they need to continue to try and punish Apeks for their mistakes. And Gamerlegion, well, having that feel that they have found the bomb site to go after, and that is going to be A once again. Dennis, well, placed Molotov to buy them some time, and that time is now going to be pretty crisp though. Dennis with that spray, and Adam answers back that that grenade is going to hurt Freddy Frog just a bit, but Apeks, that defensive line. And well, for Gamerlegion, they are just moving fastly over towards B. But the problem is that Croissant, he was really aggressive in Banana. So it's a 4-on-2 situation for Apeks. And Croissant, he just stands tall in top of the first oranges, and that spray from Krias secured the deal against Zero, and that is an Apeks with their 13th round in Gamerlegion. the money is quite okay, actually, for Gamerlegion. They can purchase pistols. There's no need to go completely deep into it. So they can have a big buy in the next round. Apeks, crucial round that they're in now, because they have to do everything in their power to not lose any weapons at all to Gamerlegion, because they have seen it before and have witnessed it, how terrible it can actually go if you just lose a single weapon or two to the squad. So furthermost, the utility usage is being used by Apeks. And if Apeks wins this map, we will go to a third map, which is Overpass. Looking forward to that. If it goes to that length. Double. Why am I confusing myself by mixing those two players? What is going on? So a couple of utility being used. Dobbo adjusting himself with a beautiful double. What is this though? Krias! Ace by him. And yeah, just having a great time, just sitting down and just sprays away. What an ace by Krias. And that settles the deal for the round. 14th round for Apeks. Gamerlegion. They have economy, they have everything in store, but they have taken a match pause, which is a timeout. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, call for a timeout. But what a round by Krias. And after Dobbo, he made that entry into the bomb site, but then Krias, he just sat down and having some sprays with that AUG and made it all possible. And now Gamerlegion, they need a minor miracle. And Apeks, they are both teams are 2 rounds away, but Apeks, they are 2 rounds away from securing the map victory, and we can move over to Overpass, where Gamerlegion, they need 2 rounds to secure themselves the best of 3 victory. So, couple of utility being used. Gamerlegion, they are being way passive. And what I mean about passive is that they have settled themselves down in slope. Sorry, ramp. Thinking about Mirage and Dust 2. They have definitely seen that Apeks, they do like to go aggressive, but not at this time, because they do know how important this round is. And well, speaking about importances, and well, for Krias just standing there with that Octo doing a lot of damage. Rusty grabbing onto 2, and is now a 3-on-2 situation. Apeks on a retake situation. So the retake is here, and now Apeks, they need this round. They need it dearly. So the smoke for the entrance to ruins, and the Molotov for dark, and then just a collapse right here, right now. But Rusty just spraying and doing everything that he can, but it's not going to happen though. And yeah, the time is just ticking down, but it's old and it's more than enough. Relaxa takes the 15th round, and Gamerlegion, well, a bomb plant did help them a lot, but it was not enough. And now Apeks, one round away from giving themselves a new opportunity, a new chance of taking this best of 3. And we might be heading over to Overpass. So, Croissant with the likes of Krias over at B. There's going to be a collapse on A, and Dennis, he's just standing ready and waiting, taking down Dobbo, and moves over to Era. But yeah, well, 0 for that sake. There's only one man left. It's up to Adam now. This looks like it's going to be a third map between these two teams. If not, Adam, there's definitely a miracle that needs to be done, but it's not going to happen. 16-14 for Apeks over Gamerlegion. And yeah, what a hell of a second map, I have to say. It was really intense, and it was as intense as the first map, which we saw that went 16-11 for Gamerlegion. And here in Inferno, it did not win the way of Gamerlegion, but Apeks 16-14. And we will head over to Overpass. I will throw it over to some commercials, and I'll be right back in about 10 minutes' time with the third and final map between Gamerlegion and Apeks here at the ESEA Premiere. See you soon.